In this video, we'll take a look at 4 unbelievable cases where clueless cops had absolutely no idea what they were doing, turning routine encounters into complete disasters through poor decisions, questionable tactics, and a shocking lack of basic police procedure.
Go down your stomach right now.
If you're violating my rights right now, man, that's fine. I'm getting out.
Get out.
What is your reason why I'm taking this?
Because you were failing to identify yourself.
Our first case takes us to Lake Ozark, Missouri, where a man filming from a public sidewalk quickly found himself confronted by an officer simply because his camera was making bank customers uncomfortable.
You're gonna hey, excuse me. He threw my phone down on
I sure did.
Apparently, standing on a public sidewalk with a camera was enough to make things tense. While filming outside Central Bank, this individual was approached by Officer Wolf, who, after hearing concerns from bank customers, ordered him to move because apparently making people uncomfortable now comes with its own imaginary law.
Hey, how we doing? Pretty good. What we doing?
You don't mind me asking, is your body cam on?
It is.
Okay. Why do you have your gloves on?
I always wear my gloves.
Okay.
Why you have a mask on?
Do I not have the right to have a mask?
Absolutely, but what are you doing filming the bank?
Exactly what it seems like.
For what?
Is there not a First Amendment?
There is a First Amendment, but you've got people concerned, so I'm just asking what you're doing.
So my right to record as people concerned. So you enforce feelings?
No, I'm just asking what you're doing.
Why don't you enforce the law?
Get your hands out of your pockets.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's pretty cold, so
I understand.
I don't have gloves like you. So
You want some?
no, I'm good.
Okay.
I like to have my hands in
You
it.
got any ID on you?
Why would I need that?
I'm just wanting to find out who you are. You got a mask on. I can't see your face.
Exactly. We're in public.
You are, but you need to vacate in front of the bank.
And where am I at?
You're in Lake Ozark, Missouri.
Am I not on the public easement?
You are.
So why do I need to vacate the public sidewalk?
Because you've got people nervous and they're wanting to know what you're
Are
doing.
you giving me a lawful order?
I am giving you a lawful order. You need to
Okay.
you need to move the area.
Let me ask you this.
Young man, I'm not going to play this game with
You
you.
waive your qualified immunity.
I'm not going to play this game with
You waive
you.
your qualified immunity.
You need to step. You need to get
You
stepping.
waive your qualified
You
immunity.
need to get to stepping.
I'm asking you to pull out your sergeant. I'm asking you to get your sergeant.
I don't have to get my sergeant.
Get Sergeant Meyer.
I don't have to do that.
Get Sergeant Meyer. I'm asking you to get a sergeant here. You don't know the law.
Yeah, I know the law.
You're a dangerous man.
29 years I've been doing
You
it.
got your gloves on. You're ready to put your hands on me.
I'm not going to put my
You
hands
take
on
me
you.
to jail?
My hands are on my
You
vest.
give me a unlawful order to vacate when I'm on a public sidewalk.
You are on a public
So
sidewalk.
why would I need to leave?
I'm giving you a lawful order
I
that
free-
you need
am
to
I free-
vacate in
am I
front of
free
the
to
area.
go?
Young man, I'm not. Yeah, you're free to go.
I'm free to stay. Thank you.
And here we go again. Another officer apparently convinced that whatever comes out of his mouth automatically becomes law. But a badge doesn't turn an order into a lawful command. And when cops start acting like they are the law instead of enforcing it, that's where the real problem begins.
You need to vacate the area.
I'm not vacating.
Yeah, you are.
Nope.
Then you go with me then.
So you're gonna put your hands on me?
I am. Turn around.
I asked you to put. I
Turn
asked
around,
you to
put your
get
hands
Sergeant
by-
Meyer.
I'm not going to put. I'm not getting Sergeant Meyer.
to get Sergeant
I've asked you to move.
I asked you to get Sergeant Meyer.
I've asked you to move.
I asked you to get Sergeant Meyer. You're gonna don't. You gonna hey, excuse me. He threw my phone down on
I
the
sure
ground,
did.
guys. He threw my
I sure
phone on
did.
the ground, guys.
Good. Yeah,
Threw my phone on the ground,
I
guys.
sure did.
Why'd you do that? Can you get my phone, sir? I'm asking you, do you not want to get Sergeant Meyer out here?
No.
Why
I'll take
not?
you to him.
Why not?
Even better, huh?
You're gonna unlawfully arrest me.
I'm not arresting you. I'm just detaining you.
Okay, for what crime? For what crime? For what crime? Don't turn my phone on. Don't turn my phone on. That is my First Amendment to record. Do not turn my phone on. Do not turn my phone on. Do not.
It hasn't been recording since your phone was up.
Okay, no.
So how do I turn it off?
He turned my phone on.
How did I turn your phone off?
You threw it on the ground.
The screen won't stay on.
Exactly. You threw my phone on the
Phone's
ground.
going up here, okay?
That's fine. I'm asking you to get Sergeant Meyer out here. You're making a mistake.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you my
Well,
name.
you're failing to identify yourself, so that's why you're
What
getting
crime
your
have I
phone.
committed?
You're failing to identify
What is your
yourself.
reasonable articulable suspicion I committed a crime? What is your reasonable articulable suspicion?
Because you were failing to identify
What
yourself.
crime?
And just like that, things went from ridiculous to handcuffs. When the individual refused to leave, the officer detained him for failing to identify himself and obey an order to move, but he still wanted to know one simple thing. What crime had he actually committed?
Hey, can you come to Central Bank and see if you can identify this subject? He's been asking for you for the last 5 minutes.
So I know his name, I just can't think of it right now.
Gave him an awful order to move out in front of the bank. He's got people nervous, and he's failing to identify himself, so There's my reason. You remember his name? You remember his name?
I know his girlfriend's name was like Haley or something.
Where are they from?
Osage Beach.
It is the same guy.
I don't care if he's on a public sidewalk or not.
It's 100% he's the same guy.
I don't care if he's on a public sidewalk or not. They don't want him standing out in front of the bank, making people uneasy. And I asked him what his name was, and he refused a lawful order by giving me his name and moving down the road.
I wonder if his car's here.
I don't know what he's driving.
I do.
This is simple. Give me your name. It's all you need to do.
These cops seemed to forget that their job was to serve and protect, not act like they were above the law. And when officers crossed that line, accountability for their actions became just as important as the badge they wore. Finally, a sergeant arrived on the scene.
He won't take his mask down. He won't tell me who he is.
Is your body cam on?
It is.
Sergeant Meyer, what am I doing in
You know his?
I'm familiar with him. I don't remember your name right off my head,
What
but
am I doing in cuffs?
well, he detained you for his investigation.
He couldn't tell me what crime I committed.
You failed to comply with a lawful order. I done told you.
What crime
I
have
told
I
you
committed?
to get moving, and I
What-
told you to identify yourself.
What crime have I committed?
I just told you.
Before you were here on the scene, what crime have I committed?
None. Until
Okay,
you.
so why do I have to ID myself?
Because I gave you a lawful order to do so,
I have
because
not
I'm
committed
investigating
a
on why
crime.
you're standing out here in front.
You cannot articulate what crime I
Okay,
committed.
all right.
All right, let me get
You can't articulate what crime I committed.
Once you tell me who you are, you're going.
I can figure his name out.
Because what he was doing, he was standing here, he wasn't breaking any laws by being on the sidewalk. And I asked him, I said, hey, you've got people in here nervous. Would you mind stepping down the road for me? He goes, am I on a public easement? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, why is your gloves on? I said, I wear them all the time when I deal with people. And he goes, well, I ain't moving. I said, I'm giving you an order to get to stepping and identify yourself and pull your mask down. You ain't gonna do that either. I said, okay, if you're not gonna identify yourself, you're going in the back of my car until you identify yourself. But he wasn't breaking any laws. He's allowed to film all day long.
Did they ever tell him to leave or anything? Or was he ever on?
They're saying he was on the grass. Wolf's double checking, because if he was on this portion of the grass, that's technically theirs. That portion's not. Like I said, when I got here, he was standing on the sidewalk filming, which he's allowed to do.
Then Sergeant Meyer arrived, and the officer's case started falling apart fast. His tone changed instantly, and he admitted the man had only refused to move or identify himself, while also acknowledging he was standing on a public easement and hadn't actually broken any law.
But he says he knows you.
Well, he's done some video requests before. I know I can get his name. I know that. We haven't been a report or two. I just can't think of it right off my head.
Wolf did a traffic stop on him here a while back,
Yeah.
but he's trying to find his name, and he can't find it. Once he tells me his name, he's free to go.
I got his name. As long if there's no crime from on their end, then
Okay. I'll wait for Wolf to come back, and then.
we probably need to want to know if they're going to want to trespass him from here.
But I'm not going to play the game coming back every 20 minutes either.
Well, if he ain't on their property, then he's not trespassing.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying.
I mean, on their end before we kick him.
This officer lied to me in your face. And he was on body cam and on footage. I did not curse him that day. I did not curse him at all. He said I said fuck you, and I did not curse him at all. He's fine.
That might just be a figure. I always talk like
Sir,
that.
I did not curse at you.
I always talk like that.
But
But,
you can-
regardless,
but
I
if
gave
you-
you it.
if
We're not gonna overtalk each other.
If you're
let me talk to him.
translating
We're not gonna
this-
overtalk over each other.
Let me talk to him.
But as soon as Sergeant Meyer started investigating, things got even worse. The arresting officer completely twisted what had happened during their conversation. And just like that, his version of events started looking shakier by the second.
They're not going to do anything about it. They don't want him trespass or anything.
Then why did they call?
I don't know. They said that they had customers coming in and coming to the drive-thru, coming on the call lines, saying that they felt unsafe and that he.
Yeah, he didn't break any laws because he was on the sidewalk.
Right, and saying that they were he was pointing at them, harassing them, and just doing all sorts of things, just basically pointing at camera and pointing at them.
Oh, okay.
So he hasn't done anything aside from not identifying.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay.
But
Well, as soon as Meyer gets done, I'll cut him loose and we'll just play the game. Every 20 minutes we'll be back dealing with him.
We're making sure there's no criminal offense that was committed before we got here at the bank.
And there wasn't, so.
They called us.
But he put me in cuffs
That's a
because I
detainment.
was not moving.
That's a detainment. He had an investigation to do
I'm
here at
telling
the
you,
bank.
y'all messed up. Y'all messed up extremely bad.
You always say that to us.
I've not always said it to you. I've only had one interaction with you.
But every time we've dealt with you, it's always us.
It is y'all. Officer Clayton Wolf does not know the law. He asked me where I get my law book from. I said I don't have to identify myself if I'm a passenger in the vehicle. He tried to fabricate probable cause by saying I didn't have my seatbelt on when I in fact did on camera.
Okay,
so
but look.
he couldn't get my ID and identify me, so he doesn't know my name. Now you don't know my name because you don't remember the public record request that I submitted.
I just don't remember right off the top of my head.
He doesn't know my name because I never gave my name and or ID because I have not committed a crime.
Okay, and that may be the case.
Okay, so why am I still in cuffs?
Because we are in still investigation of this.
When
we were called here for this.
Okay, so how long am I going to sit back here?
I'm going to talk to him. He went in to talk to them, and we're going to figure this out. Give me another minute.
Is his body cam on?
Yes, it is.
Don't mute yours, and don't mute
recording on
do
there?
not mute those body
You don't have to show him that.
Is there a crime here? Are they wanting
They
trespass?
don't want trespass. They got nothing.
Okay. How about?
Yeah, I'm telling you, you done messed up. Put your hands on me like that. And I'm on a public easement and broke no law. Couldn't articulate any kind of law that I've broken, and you put me in handcuffs.
I sure did.
And you messed my shoulder up, so I need medical attention.
Well, you're going to be free to go.
No, I need medical attention because you done messed my shoulder up.
These officers clearly needed a crash course in reasonable articulable suspicion. It means specific facts tying a specific person to a specific crime, not high crime area, not a hunch, and definitely not whatever excuse sounds convenient.
Look how he's handling me.
Just let him get the cuffs on.
I'm relaxing. Look how he's handling me.
Once he gets the cuffs on,
No, I need medical attention. I can't even feel my hand.
Call for a medical.
I can't even feel my hand, bro.
Okay, well, he's calling for EMS.
Damn, bro.
You're free to go.
But I can't even feel my hand. I need.
Here you go. Here's your.
I need an ambulance, man.
He's calling for one. It's kind of terrible.
What am I doing wrong? You put me on their property now. I have not stepped on their property at all.
You're free to go.
But I've always been free to go, and I was free to stay.
You wasn't. You were detained until he could
But
investigate
what
they were.
crime have I committed?
That's why he was investigating.
What crime have I committed? Though?
That's what he was investigating. Once he went in and talked to him, and they said there was no crime, you're free to go. You're out of cuffs. You can go.
But what's your badge number name? What's your badge number name?
I'm not doing this video. That is off going to exhibit away. We're not medical. You're not medical. That's up to him.
There's no report to be done. There's no crime committed. I did. I have the right to do that. I can detain you, but I'm done talking to you.
Do you want to ride to the fire station?
I need to see someone to see my shoulder.
If you want to ride, I'll give you a ride.
I need someone to see my shoulder.
I'm offering you a ride, right? To go right there.
That's what made this detention so ridiculous. The officers repeatedly admitted no law had been broken, and there was nothing they could charge him with, yet they still kept him in handcuffs until they were good and ready. At that point, the detention looked less like an investigation and more like punishment for refusing to obey an unlawful order. If you thought that cop couldn't handle being recorded, wait until you see what happened when the next officers turned a man's simple trip to the gas station into a First Amendment battle.
He shined his light in my camera. You should care. That's a First Amendment violation. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine.
What started as a domestic argument quickly turned into something much bigger. San Antonio police officers were responding to a reported robbery after a husband and wife got into a heated dispute. The wife was told to leave, and she did, but moments later she realized her phone was missing and returned to look for it. This time, the husband decided he'd had enough, jumped into his truck with his father, and drove off. But thanks to the earlier 911 call, they didn't get very far. Officers responding to what had been reported as a robbery soon spotted the truck and pulled them over. And from there, things were about to get a whole lot more complicated.
Come here, hands! Hands! Step out! Driver, step out! Driver, step out! Stay right there. You stay right there, passenger. Face away from me. Face that way. Hands behind your back. Yeah, I'll let you know here in a bit. Stay right there. Hold on. You stay right there. Keep your hands out. Keep your hands out. You stay right here. Stay right here. Why are you putting it in the pocket?
Tristan, record him. Tristan, record him. Record him.
As officers detained the occupants of the truck, an individual identified as Kevin pulled into the scene for a much more ordinary reason. He simply needed to fuel up his vehicle. Unfortunately for him, he was about to get caught in the middle of a situation that had absolutely nothing to do with him.
You have any weapons on you? No. Okay. Grab a seat.
Well, I can't get into this thing here.
Get your feet in. Step out. And bend your back.
What are the reasons, sir?
Because you guys are suspects in a robbery. Step out the
robbery, sir?
Step out the vehicle.
Yes, sir. May I step out?
Step out the vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Step
Yes,
out.
sir. Where can I put my phone, sir?
Hands behind your back.
There you go, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir. In a robbery. And whose house was robbed, sir? Or what was robbed, sir? Ma'am, please no. What was robbed, sir? Okay, yes, sir.
Kevin had only stopped to get some fuel, but the calm attitude of the handcuffed man quickly caught his attention. Despite being treated like a suspect, the man stayed respectful with officers, and that was enough to make Kevin pull out his phone and started filming what was unfolding.
You took that guy out and arrested him?
Your phone is right there on the truck, man. They're not letting you get it. Thank you, sir. Did he tell you what you did, Father? He hasn't told you nothing. He just put you over and put you in cuffs, right?
Shut up.
Or what, sir?
Shut up first.
This isn't right.
It is right. Okay, look,
What
you're
is
the
right?
suspect in a robbery, okay? You understand? So that's why you're in handcuffs. So just shut up, okay? And I'll come talk to you right now, okay? Just shut up right now. Do you understand? Stop acting like you're a fucking know-all. You don't know shit. Just shut up, okay? Well, then shut the fuck up already.
Alright.
You're like a fucking big badass. No, get in the goddamn car, dude.
Look, you're gonna do this?
Shut the fuck up, bro. Hey, bro, can you get out of here? Huh? Can you get out of here? Can you get out of here or no?
Why are you talking to me?
Why are you recording?
Why are you
Why are
asking
you
me?
recording?
Why are you even
You
asking
must have
me?
no fucking life, right? Get out of here, dude. Hey, can you watch him?
Yeah.
That's the suspect over there. Put him in your car. No, stop shit. Can you hear me? You don't want to talk? Okay, since you don't want to talk, I'm going to talk and you listen, okay? Your son is a suspect in a possible robbery, so that's why I put you over. Your vehicle matches the suspect description. That's why you're put over, and that's why you're detained in handcuffs. You understand? If everything checks out good, right, and y'all did not commit any crimes, I'm going to cut you guys loose. That's why you're in handcuffs. You understand? Okay, are you going to talk or no?
I don't have anything.
Do you have any insurance on your vehicle? Where's the insurance at?
It's probably on my phone.
Okay. Well, if you can't provide it, you don't have anything like that, then I'm going to tow your vehicle, okay? You don't want to cooperate? Then it's fine.
It's on the phone.
Are you going to talk?
It's on the phone.
Are you going to talk to me, yes or no?
41, you're going to need additional units there?
Huh? No, they're just now recording.
Moments later, Officer Gondara instructed Officer Thomas Rivas to let the father go. But instead of simply moving on, Rivas seemed more bothered by the fact that both the passenger and Kevin were recording because apparently the cameras had now become the real problem.
He said, cut that loose. You can take the truck. Is it insurance ready?
Okay. He said he might have it on his phone. But when I pulled him out, he tried recording. He started recording. No, the son, the suspect. And then he started recording.
That blows my mind, dude.
I'm trying not to get this off for him.
Yeah,
They got no lies.
Oh, hey, get over here. If you get near this traffic stop, you're gonna go to jail. Let me.
He shined his light in my camera.
I don't care.
You should care.
it's not.
That's a First Amendment violation.
Okay, that's fine.
That's not fine.
Okay.
So I moved out of the way.
If you get closer to this traffic stop, you're gonna go to jail.
I moved out of the way of his light.
I want to make it very clear to you that if you get closer to this traffic stop, you're gonna go to jail. You understand that? It's ridiculous, man. People are trying to do an investigation and you don't have a life.
You shouldn't be afraid of a camera.
Oh, trust me, we're not afraid of you.
He shouldn't shine his light in my. He shouldn't shine his light in my
We're
camera.
having to worry about something else, and then you right next to us recording.
Shouldn't worry about me.
Well, obviously, you've never done this job before, but you clearly doesn't know what comes with it.
Officer Gondara straight up threatened Kevin that he could be arrested if he came any closer to the traffic stop. But Kevin was clearly repositioning himself to get out of the bright light. But somehow even stepping back was being treated like a threat. Meanwhile, another officer started speaking to the suspect's father.
Hey, sir, give us a few minutes and we're gonna let you go, okay?
111 Prospect, caller ready. Her daughter got into an argument and the daughter took off the caller's front phone.
What's so funny?
I don't understand what the problem was.
I explained to you what the problem was.
Okay.
Did I not?
I don't
Okay.
remember sometimes.
So check this out.
I forget.
This is your son?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Is he going through a divorce right now, or a separation or something like that?
Yes.
Okay. So ex-wife, whatever you want to call her,
No,
wife.
not yet.
Okay. So wife.
Okay.
So wife called saying that your son robbed her,
No,
and
man,
he took her wallet. So that's the reason we are here in this situation.
No.
right now.
And I understand, but when they say one thing and it's another, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but so here's the thing.
No, I
Like,
understand.
we have to treat it
No, I know. I understand.
like that's what it is.
But
Okay. So look, you're not under arrest. Okay, you're just detained. Does that make sense?
yeah, okay, I got you.
Well, okay, what don't you understand? So I can clear this up for you. What don't you understand? Your son's going to be going down to jail tonight because he has a couple of ticket warrants. He'll probably be out in the morning. Okay? Because I had officers ticket warrants, traffic tickets.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
my partners over there, where his wife is at, they went over there. They talked to her and they told me, right, that it was not a robbery, nothing like that. So he's not going to be getting charged with that.
sometimes somebody's telling you to let go, man. Just let it go, man.
How long has he been with her?
Like 11 years.
They have kids.
2.
Where are the kids at?
They're with my wife.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Where do y'all live at?
live up there.
Okay. Let me have you step out, sir. I'm going to take the handcuffs off. Get your face away from me. I'm going to talk to my partners over there real quick. Just confirm that you're good to go and we'll cut you loose, okay? Appreciate you being cooperative for the most part, but like at the same time, you have to look at things from our perspective, right? Because we don't know the full story. That's the reason why we're here, okay? And I'm not trying to be rude to you. I'm not trying to be to you, sir. You got a job to do, right? I got a job to do. Once we finally communicate and figure it out, this is not a robbery. Like I said, the handcuffs are off. Okay? You can stand right here and give me a second, okay? I'm gonna talk to my partner. You have any questions right now? Hey, sir. You're good to go. Okay, but like I said, your son's going to be going down tonight for the ticket warrants.
Shortly afterward, officers finally released the man, bringing his detention to an end. But Kevin's encounter with them was far from over.
And he's a veteran. 15 Ds and 9H. He's a veteran. We'll talk to him now. Put on, boss. Hey, what branch were you in?
You know, you shouldn't shine your light on someone filming you like that. You know that's a First Amendment violation.
What branch are you in?
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, I'm trying to talk to you, but alright. I'm a veteran too, but alright.
You're the sergeant here? Sergeant? You're the sergeant here? You should tell your guys not to shine a light. When we're filming like this, you should tell him that he shouldn't be shining his bright light in my face like that. That's not good.
Before leaving, Kevin tried to report the officer's unprofessional behavior to their supervisor, only to have his concerns seemingly brushed aside. Kevin later filed a pros lawsuit, claiming the encounter left him hesitant to record police and fearful of retaliation. However, Judge Jason Pulliam dismissed the case, partly because Kevin continued filming despite the officer's actions. Kevin then filed a Rule 59E motion, arguing the court focused too heavily on his personal persistence instead of whether the officer's conduct could deter an ordinary person. He also challenged the use of the flashlight to interfere with his recording, potentially raising a much bigger First Amendment question about whether officers can deliberately obstruct a camera to prevent lawful filming. A 911 call, a sleeping couple, and absolutely no crime in sight yet somehow. The next officer still found a way to put someone in handcuffs.
But I'm a little different because I know the law, so I want to exercise my rights as an American.
On October 9th, 2025, Officer Stephanie Jimenez responded to a 911 call about a vehicle parked on a residential street in Lakeland, Florida. Inside, she found married couple Seth and Andrea Lake asleep with their cat. Sounds harmless enough, right? Apparently, a roadside nap was about to become a much bigger problem.
There is a vehicle parked across the street that has been parking there for the last couple weeks, and I believe they are sleeping in the vehicle.
Okay.
Is there any way you could send an officer out here and do a welfare check or something?
What kind of vehicle is it?
It is a white 4-door, I believe a Hyundai Accent.
So has it only been parking there at nighttime?
Yeah, they usually show up around midnight or so, and then they leave by 8 or 9 in the morning. And I have observed somebody sleeping in this vehicle. At least do a welfare check. I mean, like I said.
All right. We'll have an officer come out there and check on it.
Okay.
Put down the window. All the way down.
Actually, I don't have to. You're being kind of disrespectful knocking on my door that way. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm sorry. Well, it's not that I'm being disrespectful.
Man, this is a public road. I see people here
yes,
parked
but
all
we
the
got
time.
a call about your car being parked here.
Okay. Is it illegal?
Even though it's a public road. Can I have your ID? Both of your IDs?
Can you please articulate the crime that's
Well,
committed?
There's not it is a crime because we got a call about suspicious vehicle. So I'm asking you to identify yourself.
Is your badge cam on?
Yes, it is, actually.
Okay, what's your name?
Officer Jimenez.
Okay, so...
Do you have anything that could hurt me, poke me, prick me here?
I'm just sleeping with my wife.
And I understand that, and that's why I'm making contact with you. Hi.
What we're doing is not illegal.
I understand it's not
listen,
illegal.
No, let me finish. I'm being respectful, okay?
Okay.
We've committed no crime.
Okay.
Okay? No crime. Nothing.
Okay.
So, in order to trespass us or anything like that...
We're not talking about trespass. I'm asking you to identify yourself.
We don't have to.
Yes, you do, because we got called here regarding regarding your car being parked.
I know the Constitution. It's called 901.151. That's the penal code. I don't need the ID. I'm sitting on a public road right now that my taxpayers pay for. Like you said, I'm not breaking a law, so nobody needs to ID. If you would like me to move, I would.
No, I need you to identify yourself. I'm not going to ask you again.
All right, we'll get your supervisor. You're being silly.
Okay, 236. Come on, 1099. Step it up.
And the way you came up to my door was very disrespectful.
However, they're refusing to identify themselves and getting 1099.
I'm a human being.
Okay.
Maybe you should treat people that way.
I need you to identify yourself.
Listen, you can do this all day. I know I just told you
Your license,
901.151.
your registration.
Look this up. 901.151.
Yeah,
you know the law.
That's the penal
This
code.
has happened multiple times to us. We do not have to give you our ID.
I'm just gonna scoot my seat up.
Call your supervisor.
No, leave it just like that. Thank you.
Call your supervisor.
Okay, I did.
Are they on the way?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
And the only reason I was telling you that is so you don't me.
Okay.
Because legally you can.
Jimenez approached the car and quickly demanded identification, but Seth and Andrea refused, asking what crime they had actually committed. Seth even cited Florida Statute 901.151, claiming they had no suspicion of any crime to request ID, while Jimenez pointed to the suspicious vehicle call. And just like that, a simple roadside encounter became a standoff over one question: where was the crime?
What are you even thinking?
I don't need your permission to scoot my seat
We got
up.
a call about your car being suspicious.
I don't care. That's hearsay. Ask us to leave and we'll leave. Ask us for our ID and I'm going to say what law we broke.
We don't need to talk to her anymore, okay?
We do not have to ID ourselves.
I need your ID.
What law did we break?
Andrea.
I need your ID.
What law did we break?
Andrea.
I need your ID.
Tell me which law we broke.
You're not listening to me, Andrea. Just stop. You're getting a supervisor, right?
They're refusing to identify themselves.
We don't have to.
And they're asking for my supervisor.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Hey, alien.
Hi.
Thanks for shining the light in here like an alien.
Yeah. What are you doing?
We're sleeping.
Clearly.
We're just sleeping.
This lady just came up to my door banging on the window. So disrespectful. That's how I woke up. So I'm a little irritated.
Okay.
We don't
She
have
knocked
to.
on it because we got called.
Just let me deal with this, okay? Thank you.
We got a call out here.
I understand that.
So she probably was knocking because she was trying to figure out who y'all were and what was going on, right?
That's fine.
She knows what was going on, ma'am. She saw us sleeping.
Okay, well, I'm just not getting... Oh, that's a cute kid.
Are you the supervisor?
No.
No.
So I'm trying to explain the totality of the circumstances of things,
And I
right?
told her
And that's fine.
901.151.
We know the law.
She said no crime was committed, but she got a call, so she needs the ID. Look, I know the
We don't have
rules.
to.
Well, listen,
I
y'all
said
on the roadway.
901.151, and she said.
So I don't need you to tell me the state statute, what you think is right or wrong. I need your ID.
We know.
And if not, you're going to have to step out the car.
We know the law.
Final time, I'm going to ask you. Let me have your ID.
Listen,
Give me
ma'am.
the supervisor.
If you can articulate the crime that I have
We
committed,
got a call about your
about
car
a
being
call.
suspicious.
That's hearsay.
And you sleeping in your car and you're on the roadway.
you're gonna wake everybody up.
Yes. Give me your ID.
Okay, can you articulate the crime that I've
Which
committed?
crime have we committed? And I'll give you our ID.
Which crime y'all have committed?
Yes, which crime have we committed? And I will give you our
What
ID.
violation?
So I can do a traffic violation, but as far as the call, we got to call up a suspicious vehicle.
Okay, so what violation did I
So
commit?
which law is that broken?
So the way you're halfway on the roadway and halfway, that's impeding the roadway.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Then backup arrived, and instead of calming things down, the pressure only intensified. Seth explained they were simply sleeping, but officers suddenly claimed the car was impeding the roadway and issued an ultimatum: hand over your IDs or get dragged out.
These are for parking. Why would they build these into
These
the
are
road?
not for
Can
parking.
you get a supervisor, please, and thank you?
These are not for parking.
All right, give me your supervisor.
All right, you want to get out of the car? All right, get out of the car, or we gonna get y'all out of the car?
For what?
Which crime have we committed?
Refusing to
I just told y'all to.
Okay, I'll get out. That's fine.
Get up.
Don't touch my door.
Get
I'll
out
get
the car.
Can I say something? If you're violating my rights right now, man. That's fine. I'm getting out. Can I put
Get out.
my cat down?
No, get out.
Okay.
Get out the car.
I'm getting out.
Get out the car. Get out the car. I told you to identify yourself and you don't want to.
I didn't do anything, dude. I'm being so cordial with him. I hope you're the supervisor. Andrea, put the cat down and shut the door. Please don't let my cat escape, guys. Please don't let my cat escape. Ma'am, you're gonna lose your qualified immunity because I told you 901.151. I clearly stated the penal code for you.
I gave you plenty of time
But I didn't
to
break the
identify
law.
yourself.
I didn't break the law.
When Seth still refused to identify himself, the officers ordered him out, and when he didn't move fast enough, Jimenez took matters into her own hands, yanking open the door, pulling him out, cuffing him, and putting him in the back of the cruiser. Here's what happened from another angle.
Don't touch my door.
Get out the car.
Can I say something? If you're violating my rights right now, that's fine.
Get out. No, get out. Get out the car. What the? Get out the car. I told
okay?
you.
Please don't touch me.
All right.
Do not touch
Put your
me.
hands behind your back.
Do not
Put your
touch
cat.
me.
Put your cat down.
What crime have we committed?
Put your cat down.
What crime have we
All right.
committed?
Andrea, put the cat down and shut the door.
She's gonna escape.
Please don't let
Put the cat down.
Please
We're
don't
not gonna let
her-
your cat escape.
Please don't let her escape.
I'm an animal lover.
My windows are wide.
All right, come on. Get your cat, because your cat do might escape. All right. Thought about it. All right. So what was the
You have not committed a crime.
Listen, but what was the big deal
You
about?
guys use your power, your authority to people's lives over.
If that's how you feel.
We're sleeping.
But you can't
All we
sleep.
were doing was sleeping.
Can't
We
sleep. right?
committed no crime at all.
Okay.
If you would have asked us to leave, we would have happily
They're
left.
requesting a supervisor.
And then you want to yank
This
us
is
out
the
of
thing.
our car when we're
You-
trying to
This is the
talk and
thing.
be
You still,
cordial?
if she asks you to identify yourself, your guy still has to identify yourself.
No, we do not.
Okay.
We
If
broke
that's how you
no law.
Okay.
901.151. Is your badge
Are you
cam
going
on?
to identify yourself?
Right
no.
there.
Is your badge cam on?
You see that big red light?
Do you know 901.151?
Do you know that you need to identify yourself
Do
when
you
the
know
police
the
ask you
penal
to?
code?
Do you know that?
Do you know the
Do
Constitution?
you know that?
That
you know that?
support?
Do you know that?
You swore
Do you
oath
know
to
that?
the Constitution.
Do you know that?
You should know the law.
Do you know that?
How do I know the law?
Okay, I asked you 12 times. Clearly you don't.
Are you
Alright.
going to identify yourself?
She's fine. She's a passenger.
With Seth now in cuffs, Andrea wasn't backing down either. She argued they still weren't required to identify themselves, but Patterson had a different theory. Someone called the police, so apparently that alone meant IDs were mandatory.
No
Are you
law, but
going
don't.
to identify yourself?
Are you going to arrest me?
Do you want to get
Is it-
arrested?
Do I have to ID under threat of arrest? Are you going to
So
arrest
listen
me?
to me. We got a call here.
Under threat of arrest,
About-
I will ID.
Shut up. We got a call about your car being suspicious. You guys sleeping in it. All I ask is give me your ID so I can identify you, and you could have gone your merry way.
We broke no crime. I don't have to give you my
Yes,
ID.
you are. You're impeding the street right
No,
now.
we're not. People park their cars here.
Let me have your registration.
People park their cars right here all the time.
I don't care. Let me have your registration.
And are they suspicious?
I don't care. Let me have your
Do you knock
registration.
on their window?
Okay, either you're gonna give me your registration or I'm going to tow this car.
That's fine. I will give you my registration.
Okay.
Am I allowed to reach in here and grab
Yes,
it?
go ahead. That's why I've been asking. And your ID. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to.
I am not giving you my ID unless if you threaten to arrest me. Tell me which law I broke. Tell me which law I broke. Which law did I break? Are you the supervisor?
No, I'm not.
Is the supervisor on his way?
Failing
No.
to identify yourself is
what?
resisting.
Resisting?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? That's
No,
a
I'm not.
physical act. How do I know the law
How do you-
better
how-
than
how-
you
How
guys?
do we expect to know who you are?
Why do you have to know who I am? Which law
Because
did I
we
break?
had a call and we're investigating that call.
What does the call mean for me? That's
A
hearsay.
suspicious vehicle.
I don't give a shit. That's hearsay.
That's hearsay.
Yes. Which law did I break? You can't tell me.
A suspicious vehicle.
That's not a
We're
broken law.
investigating it, and now you're failing to identify yourself. That's the law.
How do I know the law better than you? Are you the supervisor?
No.
Where is the supervisor?
He'll be here shortly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Let me
cops
turn on
Dude, you don't have
for
to-
a couple sleeping, trying to get rest. 6 of officers.
Well, we don't know if you need assistance neither.
Do I look like a assistant? I was sleeping.
Well, you should be sleeping inside the road.
the language.
Then let me leave.
But here's where the encounter really starts to fall apart. Once the officers had addressed the original call and found no reasonable suspicion of a crime, there was no basis to keep extending the stop or forcing the couple to identify themselves.
I'm just trying to sleep.
And you can, if you identify yourself.
Under threat of arrest, I will absolutely identify myself.
You know that's an arrestable offense, right?
No, it's not. I know the law. 901.151. Look up that penal code.
But we don't have penal codes in the state of Florida.
Is your body camera on this guy? This is stupid.
Listen, hear me out.
You gotta stick up for this law.
Yes,
Hey.
I stick up for him. Hey, shut up. The officer, the supervisor will be here shortly.
He's going to tell you the exact same thing.
Hey, look at me. Penal code. This is what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? Two ways. Either be nice, so it's gonna happen two ways: the nice way or the bad way. So it's very simple. Stop thinking that you know the law because you see YouTube videos and TikTok and everything. Okay? It does not work like that.
All right. So
Okay?
the law's
So
not the law.
Hear me
You
out.
guys are
Hear
above
me-
the law.
Hear
Okay.
me out.
I got you.
Hear me out.
I got you. The law means nothing to you.
Hear me out.
That's
okay?
fine.
So, we went through training the law, okay? You didn't. TikTok does not mean that. It's
I don't
a
have
fucking
TikTok.
training.
I've never had
Okay,
TikTok.
so
I just know the law because
Listen.
I deal with cops like
Listen,
you.
he tells you to provide ID. As simple as that. You provide your ID and that's it.
You want me to lick your boots too?
No.
Okay.
That's disgusting. I don't want my shoes to
That's
be dirty.
good. I'm not a boot licker. That's good. I'm
Good,
not a boot
because
licker.
I don't want my shoes to be dirty. So shut up
Fantastic.
and provide ID. Simple as
Okay.
that. Or you go to jail.
Or I go to jail. Okay.
Okay, wonderful. You're gonna
So
have a
you're
good time
threatening
over
to
there.
arrest me?
So I'm
Is
gonna
that correct?
ask you one more time.
You're threatening to arrest me. Is that correct?
Yes. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I
Give
will
me
pro-
your ID.
I will provide it.
Okay.
Since you're going to arrest me,
Okay.
I will give you my ID.
Get me your ID.
Fantastic. You guys are gang members.
Mhm.
You're the biggest gang I've ever met.
If you don't like it, go to California. That's why they take people like you.
What? You're stupid. None of you know the law.
Okay, go to California. They know the law better than
Don't
I.
worry.
And this is where things get even more questionable. With arrest being used as leverage, Andrea finally handed over her ID, but compliance under threat doesn't automatically make the demand legal. With no reasonable suspicion of a crime, a court could view that ultimatum as a Fourth Amendment violation.
I rebuke your unclean spirit. I rebuke your unclean spirit.
Keep it down.
I
There's people
especially
sleeping.
rebuke your unclean spirit. In the holy name of Jesus, I rebuke you.
Okay, stop yelling and have a normal conversation. Did you want to talk to me?
I tried. Yes, sir. I would love to speak with you.
Okay.
Away from all of these other gang members. Please.
Gang members?
Yes.
Okay.
They're winking at me like, don't worry, I'll tow your car. I have this all, it's all on footage, okay?
What footage?
Everybody has their body cam. Is your body cam on?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's on, yes? Okay, I would love to speak with you. Away from all of these.
That's not going to happen. You're not dictating this. So what do you want to talk to me about?
Me and my husband, we're asleep.
Where's he at?
I have no idea.
Okay.
For all I know, they arrested him. I don't know. Nobody's telling me
You're
anything.
asleep, man?
Yes, I'm asleep. We get a knock on our window. She's like, I don't even know the lady's name, wherever she went.
Okay.
She
From an
says-
officer, right? An
Yes.
officer. Okay.
She says she's demanding our ID. She didn't ask us to leave, which we would have gladly left. We were just sleeping.
Okay.
Okay? And people park here all the time, all on the side right here, on this public. We were just asleep, literally doing nothing.
On this public what?
On this little public easement right here. On this public road.
Okay, they park on the road?
On the side of this public road.
Okay.
Right here. And if you go down further, there's more spots. And if you go down further, there's more spots.
Okay.
People park here all the time.
How do you know that? Do you live here?
I live in Lakeland. Yes. People
What's your
park here
address?
all the time. It's on my ID. I gave you guys my ID. You can
I
look
know,
at
but why aren't you guys sleeping at your address then?
it. Because I am not sleeping at my parents' house. I don't want to.
Okay, so change your address.
To what? I'm sleeping in my car.
Okay.
I'm not breaking any law. I'm sleeping in my car.
Why don't you find a public parking spot that'll let you guys sleep there?
Okay,
like
this
Walmart?
is a public road. So
It is a road,
I
correct.
assume this is also public right here.
Mhm.
Because these guys, they don't own this. This is public.
Okay.
Okay, so she demands our ID. I tell her what crime have we committed, okay? Because I know the penal statute, 901.151, you don't have to provide your ID unless you have been committed a crime or suspicion of committed a crime.
Okay. So you know
Okay.
a lot about the law.
So,
okay.
yes, what crime have I asked her, perfect, what crime have I committed?
And Andrea still wasn't done pushing back. She invoked the Fourth Amendment and questioned why so many officers were needed for what started as a simple welfare check. At this point, the response was beginning to look far bigger than the problem.
I give them my ID under threat of arrest. They threatened to arrest me if I did not provide my ID, which I'm a passenger. I've committed broken no law, committed no crime. I know I don't have to get my ID, but under threat of arrest, I provided. That's fine. That's easy.
Okay.
Okay, so now here we are. Still, we were just asleep, not committing any crime at all. We would have gladly left.
Okay.
And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 10 cops here impeding the roadway.
Oh,
and
now
that's
we're
what they told us
we're concerned with the roadway?
No, that's what they told us. They told us that we were impeding the roadway, and that's why we were breaking the law, and we needed to provide our ID. Which we're not impeding the roadway. Cars can get through. They've been doing that all night. You guys are impeding the roadway, actually.
Okay, we'd rather not be.
I would love if you didn't. I would love that.
All right.
I would also love if you didn't tow my car, because I've committed no crime, and I have a little kitten.
Okay. Can I talk now?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you think all of this might have had something to do with the way you guys woke up and maybe some of the attitude that was
Yes,
presented?
because the way that she woke us up was like,
well,
and like startled us, and like
how
was
else do you
shining
wake
light. We were
somebody
just
up?
asleep.
Hold on, I'm asking you. How else do you wake somebody up? That didn't work.
Oh, you haven't on? She already told you she knocked a couple times, and we didn't wake
Yeah,
up.
she told me she'd try to get your attention. Yeah. I mean, you're sleeping.
All right, I'll have to get that body cam footage. I don't really think that's true.
That's
so
fine.
That's just hearsay. But
No, it's
we
not hearsay,
We
it's
woke up,
she said.
and she gave us the just craziest amount of attitude,
Okay.
threatening to arrest us.
So let me
when
ask
all we
you
were
this.
doing, we're sleeping.
Let me ask you this. What would you like for me to do? Because you said you just want to leave.
Yeah, we just want to leave so we can go back to bed.
Okay.
The officer may have been letting Andrea speak, but listening to what she was saying, that was another story. Instead of engaging with her argument, he seemed to be waiting for his turn to jump back in and do a little more cops-plaining.
Do you have somewhere else to go where you're not parked on a public roadway?
Yes.
Okay. You do?
You just said Walmart is public. We could go park there and sleep. That's fine.
Well, you'll want to check with them. I'm sure every one of them is different, but mostly they allow people to park over there and use their parking lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
I know a lot of campers do.
I know several places in Lakeland where you can park and it's fine.
Okay.
I know several.
All right.
I guess I shouldn't have assumed that this was one. Because, I mean, look what's happened.
Well,
I shouldn't have assumed that.
There's usually
I
homeowners
won't be
that
doing
call.
that again.
Hold on, I'm trying to explain to you. There's usually homeowners that call when they notice a vehicle parked outside their home that they're not aware of who's in it or what's going on.
I understand.
That's why we're here.
That's fine. I assumed we were on a public roadway and public easement right here.
Okay.
So maybe I assumed wrong, but is that correct? Is that an accurate statement?
You know, you can't be parked here.
So this isn't public?
No, it's public.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a park.
So I paid
You just-
for it with my taxes? Or?
Did you? Where do you work at? Are you employed currently?
Yes.
Where at?
I'm my own boss.
Okay, self-employed?
Yeah.
So how do you pay yourself?
With people that pay me.
Okay, give me a moment.
So next time an officer asks you to ID yourself, you have to ID yourself.
Okay.
Because we're here, so I could have pulled your car and I could have taken you. Do you understand that?
I absolutely
Besides
understand
of all
that.
the cop shows you've seen, this is not a cop show. So when a cop asks you to ID yourself, you ID yourself.
Oh, I will next time.
Yes,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Okay, you're free
Take
to
care.
leave.
And where's my husband?
He's going to jail.
For what?
For resisting.
And just when Andrea was finally told she was free to go, the supervisor dropped one last bombshell. Seth wasn't going anywhere. Instead, he was headed to jail for allegedly resisting.
What side is he on? Driver?
Oh, man, I told
What's your
her-
name, sir?
Seth, I told her.
Seth?
Listen.
I'm Sergeant Zongle. Go ahead.
Okay, I appreciate you talking to me too.
Yeah, sure.
Listen, man, I told her when she pulled up, she said there was no crime. I just got a call. You're being suspicious. I said that's not a reason to ID somebody. She could have ran my plate the whole entire time, and I clearly stated multiple times 901.151. I wanted her to look it up, all this stuff.
Okay.
So she knows what rights she's violating of mine right now, and she admitted she knows the rights that she's violating. And since she admitted it, I'm going to get her qualified immunity now, since I've been legally detained. So what you're doing right now is causing this city and the taxpayers a lot of money, because there's going to be a lawsuit, dude.
Okay.
Seriously. I
But
got treated like an animal.
Did you want to talk to me or just tell me all of
I
this?
would like to talk to you because I don't know why I'm still sitting in handcuffs here. If you're the supervisor, you should be de-escalating this. I'm sitting
I'm talking very calmly to you. Was that your wife or girlfriend or friend or...
My wife.
Your wife? I talked to her very calmly. You didn't hear me yelling.
Dude.
I'm very calm.
Could you see why I'd be a little upset right now? I'm being treated like an animal in the back of a car with handcuffs on. I've never been in handcuffs in my life, dude.
Okay.
All I was doing was sleeping with my wife. She knew exactly what was going on. There's no drugs in the car. We're not doing anything illegal, bro.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not even homeless, dude.
Well, she told me that she does not want to stay with her parents, but where do you guys stay at then?
In our car, we work at a lot of people's farms all around Florida, and we camp.
Okay. I told her one of the places, and I told her just to be sure to check with the staff there, is one of the places that allows campers to use their lot 24/7 is Walmart. I'm sure you guys would be aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I said that's a much better option.
And
it's
dude,
much better. Hang on, let me tell you. It's much better lit. Okay, and when we park like this,
sorry, I got hair in my mouth.
it's all right. When we park like this, partially on the side of a public roadway in the residential area, people call us, and that's why
And I can
the
understand
officer
that,
came
and
out to make contact with you.
I said if you would, I haven't broken a law, but if you would like me to leave, I will. And I even said that to her at the beginning.
I know, but
she
had the
just
conversation
listened.
just
Her ego,
gone.
bro. Her ego got hurt because I know how it works. You guys, ID. You're trained that way.
What makes this even more disturbing is that the Lakes appeared to understand the law better than the officers enforcing it. And perhaps even more concerning, the officers never seemed willing to entertain the possibility that they might actually be wrong.
When we have, okay, I'll just listen to you. Go ahead and talk.
You guys are trained that way, and I understand it. It's like crack to you or something. But dude, I didn't break a law. I did not have to ID. I told her this isn't Nazi Germany. Like, she couldn't clearly articulate a crime, and why would I ID? I'm being American. It's my Fourth Amendment right, the right to privacy, and I'm still sitting in the back of a cop car with handcuffs. For what? I didn't break any law. I really didn't. Did I? You're not saying anything. Did I break a law?
I tried to talk a couple times, but clearly want to get some stuff off your chest, so I'm just listening to you.
Because like I said, you could see how I'd be a little irritated, right? I'm sitting in the back of a cop car with handcuffs on, and I've never been in trouble.
Can I talk?
Yes, sir.
Maybe irritation was the issue tonight. Okay, so
ego.
If an officer or deputy or trooper comes to me while I'm sleeping in my car, makes contact with me. Now, granted, nobody likes being woken up abruptly. It can be scary. I'll give you that. Well, she has to get your attention. If that happens, what do you think a reasonable reaction is?
From the
for
officer,
me as a
for
driver.
me?
For me as a driver of my car.
Well, the badge cam shows it all. I was fast asleep, scared a little bit, woke up, rolled down my window. She said roll it down all the way, and then she started asking for ID.
Okay. What is reasonable to do in that moment?
Say, hey, I got a call. The people around here don't want you here. You should leave.
Okay.
That's it.
So does she have a lawful reason to get out with you, or if somebody called her specifically about your vehicle?
She has a lawful reason to talk to me, yes.
Okay.
But it's a cordial conversation. If I don't want to talk to her...
Yeah, that's the key word. You said it yourself. Cordial. Let's keep it cordial. That's what I try to keep it with your wife.
Listen,
I try to
man,
keep it
I
very
am
cordial.
cordial, bro, but when I get disrespect my way, I'm the type of guy, don't tread on me. I'm going to throw it back 10 times harder. That's really the way I am. And I wasn't even out of line tonight. I really wasn't, bro.
Okay.
I told her from the very beginning.
But why was your wife then
901.151?
very loud and yelling when I pulled up?
Because she's not the best at handling this, and her husband just got ripped out of a car, slapped handcuffs on and thrown in the back of a car. She's terrified.
Wow, talk about a supervisor doubling down. Instead of questioning whether his officers had gotten it wrong, he seemed determined to justify their actions at every turn. At this point, accountability wasn't even in the room, just cops defending cops.
I de-escalated, as you put it, and I spoke with her calmly, and I got her to understand maybe there's some alternative, better places to park.
And I can agree with
it's
that.
better
If
lit.
people
It's
don't want
actually
me
even
here-
safer for you guys.
Yeah, if people don't want me here, man, I'll move. We've parked here multiple times and nobody said anything.
Right.
And I wish they would have just came up to me and knocked on the window and not wasted all the taxpayers' dollars.
I agree with you. We would rather be somewhere else. Having said that, if this happens in the future, okay, just the way you're talking to me, right? The way you and I are having a conversation, that's how it should go. Okay? So you may feel like you're wrong, but you know what? If they ask for my ID, a reasonable person says, here you go. Here you go.
And I understand that, but I'm a little different because I know the law, so I want to exercise my rights as an American. As an American, you should be proud of me for upholding the Constitution. You swore an oath, sir, to protect the Constitution.
I did.
So you guys should be proud when somebody's being an American, and this is me exercising my Fourth Amendment right of privacy, okay? 901.151 is the violation that you guys broke, and that's all there is to it.
Okay.
Seriously, you see where I'm coming from, right?
Okay.
Really, do you love the Constitution? I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so thankful for it. I wish more people knew more about it.
Yeah. As far as, and it may be a personal choice for you guys, staying out of the car. But
I'm saving my money right now. Yes, sir. I'm trying to get my own land.
Well, that's good.
I'm a farmer.
Do you have any family local in Lakeland? You do?
Yes.
And they're not
both of
not
our,
somebody you want to stay with, or
no? I'm saying I have no issue staying with my family at all.
Mhm.
This is me. I'm 25 years old. I shouldn't be at my family. This is just my way of thinking. We have 2 nice places to stay, sir.
I understand.
We're
What I'm
just
trying to get
adults.
at is again, that's okay. I give you that. I love the fact that y'all want to be independent, but again, just understand there's better places to park for the night than where you won't get calls. People
sir.
won't call because they're concerned for either your safety or theirs or their property or anything like that.
And I can understand how some people were programmed to think this looks bad, but you know what? At the end of the day, man, we didn't do anything wrong.
Sergeant Zongel tried to turn the arrest into a lesson about safer parking, but Seth wasn't buying it. Even from the back of the cruiser, he stood firm. He knew his rights, and he believed the officers had violated them.
I'm just a human being, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a little rough right now for me.
That's what I'm saying. So like, where this would have gone completely different is
if I would have just
have the same
licked her boots
conversation.
and gave her my ID,
No.
and it would have went fine.
No, because I'm saying I'm putting myself in your shoes.
Well, I'm just telling you, her ego got hurt, man. And,
Okay.
and she ripped me out of a car, bro. She ripped me out of the car. If I would have resisted, dude.
All right. Well, obviously, vehicle comes back clear. The tag. Your wife's got a good DL. She's free to go. Okay. Were you told what you were placed under arrest for tonight?
No.
You were not?
No, sir.
Okay. Miss Jimenez.
Yes, sir.
Is it resisting without?
Yes.
Okay. Resisting without violence. So that's
Did
when
you
you
just
impede.
hear what I said, bro?
I'm trying to explain
So
to you.
why would you let her do this?
Okay. That's when you impede an officer's
You're gonna
lawful
ruin my
investigation.
perfect record, bro. You guys are
Hold
gonna
on.
book me.
I did not make
Take
any
me-
life choices tonight. I'm just talking calmly to you and your wife. That's all.
Bro.
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's fine because, like I said, I'm gonna get a bag for this because she violated my rights.
Okay, I understand.
But dude, you could stop this right now because you know what she did is not right. What am I resisting? Seriously, you're the supervisor. Please articulate this in your head. Do your investigation, officer. Please, because if I go to jail, this is a very, very bad thing.
Okay.
It really
I
is.
understand. Is there anything else that you want to know of me tonight? Because
Yes, sir.
we've kind of gone full circle.
Can you
now.
articulate how I was resisting?
That's going to be her job. She's going to do
she's
that.
Her
Okay.
ego's hurt.
All right.
She's
watch,
bro.
Watch your head.
Seth was ultimately charged with resisting an officer without violence, but the case didn't exactly age well. His attorney challenged the detention, arguing the officers had turned a welfare check into an unlawful stop. Then, when the suppression hearing arrived on July 17, 2026, the state's witness failed to show and prosecutors dismissed the charge. Now the Lakes say they plan to pursue civil accountability. The next officer didn't need a crime to escalate things either, just a confused driver who, as it turned out, was suffering a medical emergency.
Roll over! Get on your stomach! I will keep tasing you! Stay on your stomach! Do not move!
On July 24, 2024, a Sebastopol police officer spotted a vehicle swerving through the road on North Main Street and Bodega Avenue in Sebastopol, Sonoma County, California. While the driver appeared unusually unresponsive, that was enough to raise an immediate red flag, and what started as a routine traffic stop quickly turned into a possible DUI investigation.
Police! Turn the truck off! Turn the truck off! Lincoln 5, high-risk stop. The exact numerics are going to be 2580 Graf South. Step out of the car right now. Step out. Step out. Look at me. Step out. Step out. Go down to your stomach. Down to your stomach right now. Down to your stomach. Down to your stomach. Go down to your stomach right now or I will tase you. Go down to your stomach right now. Lincoln 5, taser deployed. Stay on the ground. Stay down. Stay down. Get on your stomach. Roll over on your stomach right now. Roll over. Get on your stomach. I will keep tasing you! Stay on your stomach! Do not move! Arm out! Arm out!
But before the driver, Jeffrey Callahan, could even figure out what was happening, the officer suddenly deployed his taser. Apparently, this officer was working with a rather questionable strategy. Tase first, figure out what's actually going on later.
Anything to drink today at all?
No.
Okay. You don't drink at all?
No, sir.
Okay.
I do jiu-jitsu. I train over at Terrell's. I got a brown belt.
Would you be alright to doing a preliminary breath test later on today?
Anytime.
Okay.
Right now, anytime.
How do you feel right now?
I feel better now that she gave me some sugar. I
Okay.
feel my brain's working. But when you first put me in the car, I didn't know what. I had no clue what was going on.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Alright, your first name's Jeff, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, Jeff, hang tight. I'll roll this window down, so if you need anybody, just holler. Alright?
Thank you.
The officer initially assumed Jeffrey was intoxicated, but that theory quickly fell apart when they discovered he was a type 1 diabetic. What looked like a DUI was actually showing all the signs of a medical emergency, meaning Jeffrey needed help, not handcuffs.
What's that, Jeff?
Baby, the most important thing to me is my daughter.
Your daughter?
She's okay.
That was your daughter in the car?
That's my baby.
Okay.
That's my
I think she's okay. Alright, I think she's okay. She went to the hospital in an ambulance, but from everything I saw, I think she's going to be okay.
So what are we at? Where are we at here over here?
I don't think this is a deuce.
I think it's a diabetic issue.
I think it's a diabetic.
Yeah. From what I talked to Mom, she said he's type 1 diabetic, and there is a court-ordered custody arrangement. He's not supposed to have her right now.
He has a little blood thing on his arm or whatever. He said it wasn't operating correctly. So I'll let him know that his blood sugar was tanking. He said he never saw my light. He said he never heard my siren.
That's all consistent with diabetes.
It is, yeah. So at this point, I don't. He's got all the signs, like the objective signs, but all that can just be diabetic as well.
Explore the child custody thing.
Yeah.
Find out, run a 26 on him, and then I'll provide her the mom's information and see if we can find that court order. Okay. And see if it says that he's not supposed to have it. There's a arrest for that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're going to have to sit with him. Now, nobody has told him he's under arrest yet. Has he been Mirandized?
He's been Mirandized, and you're to answer my question.
Okay. Did you ask him any of the FSP stuff?
That level of force went far beyond a simple mistake in judgment. When someone in the middle of a medical emergency is treated like a violent suspect, the real question becomes obvious. If an officer can't tell the difference between a person who needs help and a person who poses a threat, why escalate first and investigate later?
The only thing was asked if he had anything to drink today, and he said no.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the only FST question.
So, are you hearing what?
Yeah, I know. I heard.
It's probably not a deuce. It's probably a diabetic issue.
Let's see.
He's saying that he didn't see lights. He didn't know we were trying to stop him. He thought there was something wrong with the car. So we'll do the whole FST investigation thing.
Get blood taken.
I talked to Mom. She said he's type 1 diabetic. When I told her he was in a crash, she said, "Oh no, he's a diabetic."
Yeah, and it could very well be. I heard the number.
Yeah.
These guys told me the number. I heard the gal. Yeah. So it absolutely.
The other thing
could
is
be.
he's not supposed to have a daughter right now. There's a court order for child custody arrangement, and he's violated that.
So, and the other thing is, diabetic fits like that.
Yeah.
Every one I've been in, they're short-lived before the blackout.
You said he was unresponsive when you pulled him over.
Yeah.
You weren't getting anything
So
from
that could have happened. But the travel from downtown to here, the highest rate of about 30 miles an hour, most were between 20 and 30. That's an awful long time because the diabetic episode can be induced because of the alcohol you ingested too.
So you did the Miranda thing. Find out about the. Is he coherent?
Oh yeah.
You're able to talk to him.
And the dad in me hopes it's diabetic.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that poor, beautiful little girl having to live with that.
So, start working.
So is Mom on her way?
She's headed to the hospital to meet with
Okay, good. So if that gets extended at all, just get a hold of Sarge at some time just to let him know what's up.
Yeah. He's aware. I gave him the phone number for the mom, so his deputy.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. Oh, you got to hold him before you
There's
take
a
off.
deputy over there waiting with the daughter.
Yes. No, I know that.
The sergeant. Yes.
That's what I
talked
said.
with their sergeant.
So you got Sarge, you got that.
Yeah. So work the DUI and the child engagement and the pursuit and all that aspect, but see if we can do FSTs with them. Okay. They're going to probably want to take him to the hospital.
No, they released him to us.
Releasing him?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I figured we were going to take him anyways.
When officers treat a medical emergency like a crime and escalate first, it's no surprise that public trust starts disappearing. Jeffrey wasn't a dangerous drunk driver. He was a diabetic man suffering a medical emergency. But instead of slowing down and assessing the situation, the officer escalated first and figured out the truth later. When force replaces basic judgment, this is exactly how a bad stop turns into a completely avoidable disaster. In the end, Jeffrey Callahan filed a civil suit against the city of Sebastopol and the officer personally. Ultimately, the case was settled outside of court for $1.95 million, and the officer in question is still working as a police officer to this day. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we witnessed several encounters where arrogant cops thought they could outsmart an auditor, twist the law, and use their authority to gain the upper hand, only to find themselves completely outmatched by someone who knew his rights. These cases prove just how important it is for citizens to understand the law, because sometimes knowing your rights is all it takes to stop an officer from abusing their authority. If you agree that officers should be held accountable when they overstep their boundaries, please consider showing your support by liking this video and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about more cases like these.